What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by, spending a few minutes of your time here with me today. It's a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. I had a nice trade on the DJ30. I wanted to walk you through the trade, show you the trade, and talk about how I went about identifying this. Okay, I actually sent this chart. Of course, it was cut off like right here, but I sent this chart out in the Discord to let you know I was watching this market today. And it just so happened that the setup was there. I took the trade. It worked out very well. This is the 15-minute chart. We want to pay attention to these markets that close and break out. Okay? And when we close and break out, when we open the next day, we are up high. And you can see that prices held up high. It doesn't come all the way down here and work into the low of Monday. No, it stays up high. Okay? Stays up high. As we get going into the session, into that 9:30 timing window, right? You can see we break out of Monday's high. Now, when we break out of Monday's high on Tuesday, we want to start paying attention to the way price behaves, the way it reacts once breaking that level, right? We're looking for potentially traders being trapped in this market. Remember, even though we're looking at a 1 minute or a 5 minute chart, we're not trying to take 1 minute or 5 minute setups. We want to take a setup that's potentially being driven by other time frame traders like daily or weekly time frame traders. Those traders are triggered into the market at the break of a daily level, which is why we pay close attention to the way price reacts at this level, at this time specifically, okay? If it were to have broke that level back here, I'm not at the chart trading. If it broke in Asia, I'm not at the chart trading. I'm trading the New York session. I'm specifically looking for trades going into the 9:30 timing window, okay? And this is the 1 minute chart after the session had commenced. This is around 9:50, 9:55 or something like this. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to be at my screens this morning for the actual open, right? We had some issues getting the kids to school this morning. So I actually got back late, like somewhere around this time, and I had to just get in this market, you know what I mean? But I hope that you can see this, right? We break out, pull back, we break out a little bit, come back down, 9:30, spikes back into the high of the day before rejecting, we engulf, and that to me is the green light, okay? That to me is the green light. If I would have been at the charts, right, we have our first mouse, we would have got caught out right here, we would have got stopped out if we entered the market on this first engulfment, right? But we could have re-entered. So that might have happened to me. I might have got in on this first engulfment 9:31 and got stopped out and then re-entered here. But as it worked out, here's our M formation. As it worked out, I ended up getting in somewhere over here and just taking a quick trade. I was in the market for less than 5 minutes, and I actually recorded the trade for you guys. I'm going to show you that here in a minute, but I just want you to see how simple this can be, all right? We have all of these buyers up here. We engulf their entries. They're taken immediately into drawdown, okay? And then, I'd imagine people started buying on these three bullish candles here, only to get taken immediately into drawdown and taken for a loss, okay? Eating into the account. But anyway, this is a small video of the trade. I was in this trade, like I said, less than 5 minutes. I had two different positions, a larger position and a small position I was going to let run. That's why I have such a wide stop loss. Here's the stop loss on one of those positions all the way up here at the high of the day. That is the small runner position that I was going to let run, but I just took myself out of the market basically by tightening my stop losses so it would take me out naturally. But here, once we got this capitulation candle to the downside, I decided to take that off the table, right? And then I moved my stop loss really tight so it would just go ahead and take me out of the market. And that was it. That's business for the day, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Very, very simple. Very simple trade, very quick. I didn't even really have to think about anything, and once I hit that certain percentage I'm okay with, I went ahead and shut that down. Okay, turn the screens off. I'm not interested in anything else today. Anyway, man, until next time, I hope you continue to free your mind.